Yeah, she back on the scene, back on in the news, back on the internet, back on social media. I talked about this before. I talked about Tia Mowry and how she left a situation. She left her husband. She pretty much split up her family over whatever reason. She wouldn't give a reason. Now I do feel like if he was cheating, if he was doing something dirty to her, she would have expressed it. But she filed, irreconcilable differences, and it was a no fault divorce. She filed a divorce and she divorced her husband because she felt a certain way. She felt like she was too good for him. She felt like she was better than him. She felt like her growth was so, so high, so high, and she was so much better than him. Okay, you filed for divorce. He wanted to get back together. He didn't talk down about you, and you divorced him. Okay, you divorced him, and then all he could do was take it and let it go. And I said in my last video talking about her, she gonna go out there and she gonna figure out that things ain't what she thought they was. Things are not what she really thought they was. You think you just gonna go out and you gonna get another guy who's a superstar, and he gonna be, beautiful, and he gonna be, taking you out on these lavish dates, and he's gonna be courting you, and you gonna get all these perks, and it's gonna be some kind of Disney fairy tale or something like that, like a movie that she done been in. And she realizing now that that's not the case. And she been going around talking about how the dating pool is trash. And she's going around talking about it's hard. It's very difficult out here. Well, duh. I know y'all don't heard people say that, duh. Like you didn't know that? People been talking about the dating pool. And you had a husband, you had a good husband, and you left him. And you expect to go out and and women just take note of this stuff. If you got a good man and he's good to you, he's not doing anything wrong. Y'all need to, sometimes you just need to grind through some hard times. You in a marriage, it's gonna be ups and downs. It's gonna be, good times and bad times. But she want a man to treat her, and it's kind of funny. She said in the interview when she first got with her ex-husband Corey Hardrick, he courted her, he took her out. She's actually saying good things about how he went about things. But you left him. He went about things in a certain way. He married you, gave you kids, was there for you. And you got rid of him. You divorced him. And then for some reason you don't think other men of means, of other men of value can see that, okay, I see how you treated your husband who did nothing wrong. Now I can see if he was abusing you, he was cheating on you, he was doing all these things. But you never came out and said any of that. So you got other men who are looking at you like, okay, this woman can't be pleased. And she's realizing now that it ain't what she thought. Of course guys will want to sleep with you. Of course they gonna do that. But you looking for somebody to court you. Why would they court you? Why would they do that? You living in a whole new, you in a whole new ball game. You thought you just wrong. You just was wrong. And her pride is so thick. She doesn't want to admit that she was wrong. She made a bad decision. You made a bad decision. You made a bad choice. And Corey Hardrick ain't said nothing. Like, this guy ain't even said nothing out he ain't said nothing bad about her. He ain't said nothing. He just keeping to himself. My advice to him, leave her in the dust. Don't even worry about her no more, cause what she's going through, she asked for this. You want to go back to the streets, you figure out how the streets are. That's how the streets are. You back there, you right back in the streets where you had something good. You had a good husband. Maybe, and I'm sure it wasn't perfect. I'm sure it won't perfect. Cause no relationship, no marriage is perfect. But she getting what she deserves. She being left in the dust. Like, she's being left in the dust right now. That's a perfect example of somebody being left in the dust. And she going at her fans and all kind of stuff. Like, she putting a whole lot of energy into talking about this stuff, going around. Like, it's not sad, but it's a good example for women to see. You got a good man, you better stick with him. Men, you got a good woman, you better stick with him. You think you just gonna go out, you gonna run into this mess, cause it's a bunch of crap out here. It's a whole lot of crap out here. A lot of mo. It's a lot of mo out here. So anyway, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yo, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments will be greatly appreciated. And like I always say, love you guys millions, and I'll talk to you later. Club.